Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your homegirl, Miss Ella Marie. That's me, and welcome to another video. Hey y'all. Hey sis. Welcome back to another video, girl. So today is gonna be a story time. I am bringing y'all the tea again, but y'all, this tea, we gonna get into it now. This video, one little quick little minute. This video is y'all, I don't know why. I am so nervous for this video. Maybe because if you are new here, then you don't know. But I'm about to fill you in, sis. So we on a road to a K by July 1st. That is the goal. We want to have 1,000 tribe members by July 1st. So this video is like... this is the big one, sis. It's going to determine if we hit that goal or not. So if you are new here, welcome on in, sis. Welcome to the tribe. Get your little drink. Let's get into the tea. Make sure you are subscribed, like, and comment, and leave us your 2 cents about this tea. So let's get into it, y'all. Boom. All right. So, sis, this story time gonna be about me, Chunks, and Chocolate outside another weekend. Y'all know. Now, last week I introduced y'all to Chunks and Chocolate. Matter of fact, for the last 2 weeks, we've been kicking it with Chunks and Chocolate, and I've been telling y'all the tea. So y'all already know it got real ghetto outside this weekend, and it involves somebody allegedly getting hit by a car. Let's get into it. So now, the weekend approaching. Now, I'm sitting at home. I'm like, y'all, I ain't been out in a good little minute. These kids driving my edges gray. And your girl very much needs a moment outside. So, of course, what do? I hop in a group chat. Hey, y'all, what's up? What y'all doing this weekend? Chocolate hops right back in the group chat, because you know she that friend that's always ready. So she hopped right back up in the group chat like, sis, what's up? You ain't been out in a minute. Like, what you got planned? So I'm like, girl, I don't even know, but I very much need to get up out this house. So Chocolate like, oh, okay, so it's whatever. We outside. So I'm like, all right, cool. Couple hours later, Chunks end up getting off work, hopping up in a group chat. She like, what's good? Like, sis, you outside, mommy duty over with. I'm like, yes, girl, it's very much hopping traffic. So she like, all right, well, we finna have to get the fit together, you know, get laid, get slayed, and let's hit the door. So, girl, this had to be probably like a Tuesday, because a couple things start to like go on throughout the week. Like, we going to the mall and all of that. So I'm like, yeah, this had to be like a Tuesday. So she like, yeah, we outside. We got to get it together. So of course, everybody just start prepping, and what you wearing? Like, is it like giving skirt? If it's giving heels, is it giving gym shoe? Like, what we doing? So it's like, cause everybody one be one sound. You feel what I'm saying? So we like, okay, it's gonna be like a classy girl weekend. Like, you know, we gonna do it real cute, nails, hair, heels. Like, it's giving one of those. So we like, all right, cool. Rooftop, I guess. So we up in a group chat. We looking up and down social media, seeing what's popping as far as the rooftops, because in Chicago, it's like certain rooftops, it give hood vibes. Like, well, not hood vibes, but they play like hood music. So you gotta go through them and see, because some of them low key you will know about them, but then other one is like you tell a friend is a low key little you know, little spot or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we all going through social media checking like, okay, so what's the best rooftop? And we come up on this rooftop. So everybody like, yeah, that's the one we're going to go to. Woo, woo. So I'm like, I don't know, because I ain't never really been, like, me and Chunks and Chocolate done been places, but I've never been to no rooftop with them. So I'm just like, I don't know. And if y'all remember the whole bottle situation, I'm just like, okay, what is this finna give for real? So I'm excited, but I'm a little hesitant at the same time. So the day's approaching, everybody getting dressed, we all up in a group chat, woo woo woo. Now, as we up in this group chat, we talking about it. Everybody like, okay, cool. This is what we win. We gonna, you know, get it done. So I'm putting together my fit. I'm really like one of those friends that, okay, if we going out, I give a spectrum on what I'm wearing. But like, when I tell you like a spectrum, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's the heels. I'm going to be classy, or I'm going to, you know, be low-key little vibe. Like, I'm that type of friend, but I'm not finna be like, okay, well, I'm wearing this shirt, this skirt, these heels, this purse with this hat. I'm like, I may give a glimpse, but it's not giving that, because I've had so many people, you know, I don't know, try to discourage my style. I pretty much just keep my style to myself. However I show up is however I show up, because I don't mind being that overdressed friend. I really don't, because it's like, I'd rather be overdressed than underdressed. And especially if we going out on a scenery, like, of course, I'm going to dress appropriately. Like, I'm going to look like a grown woman showing up. I'm not finna, yeah, it's not giving it. So I'm like, okay, I gave a spectrum on what I'm wearing, but I'm not finna give you detail for detail on what I have on. We ain't gotta do that. So Chocolate all up in a group chat. She like, yeah, E, what you wearing? Woo, like, let me see your shirt, this, that, and the third. Now, need to remind y'all, me and Chocolate go way back. Me and Chocolate, I introduced y'all to Chocolate a couple story times ago. And Chocolate was like that friend that, you know, wanted to do everything I did, wanted to wear everything I wore, like everything. So this is that friend. This is Chocolate. Need to remind you, because, you know, I'm going to give y'all tea. So Chocolate is that friend. So when she was up in the group chat like, yeah, E, what you wearing? Let me see your shirt. Ooh, all this other shit. I'm just like, why do you need to see what I'm wearing? I told you I'm wearing, you know, X, Y, and Z. And I remember this night too, because I had on this cute little, you know, this little shindy. It was like these, palazzo pants, but they was like linen pants, and they was real cute, girl. They was like fitted. I had on this like off the shoulder white shirt. It was sort of dressy, but not too dressy. And I had on these cute little scrappy heels, barely. Yeah, girl, look. It was so cute, because them pants were so colorful, and then the shoes was orange and scrappy, and I had some white toes, girl. It was so fire. But anyway, and I had this little cute little clutch purse, because baby, why not? And my hair, I had, girl, this was when them sew-ins had a chokehold on you, girl. I ain't gonna lie. Leave out giving very much protein treatment needed. But it's like, girl, it was still laid and slayed. So I was just like, okay, cool. Edges swoop, and I had some big, juicy, bouncy curls, girl. I remember, because I got snaps from that night. But anyway, now, that's what the fit was giving. Cool. So I'm like, okay, well, y'all. I'm like, okay, so girl, why do you want to know what I'm wearing? Like, this is what I'm giving. Like, that's what it is. So she like, yeah, I was thinking about wearing some pants or whatever, and, you know, a cute little heel. I'm like, okay, yeah, that'll be cute. Like, we was giving, you know, comfortable and classy. Woo woo. So she like, yeah. I'm like, that's in case we want to leave that and go somewhere else. We'll, you know, still fit the scene wherever we go. So she like, all right, cool. So everybody had already agreed on a spectrum of what they were wearing. But why did she need to see my shirt and pants and all this? I don't know. So I'm just like, you will see it when I come outside, girl. Like, this what I'm wearing. I don't know. I still haven't decided. So I just left it alone. Because, girl, you're not finna show up looking like me and we're an adult. Like, at that point in time, it had just got old. And I'm like, no. Okay, we can have on the same, like, But the double mint twin thing, I was over it at this point in my life. Like, girl, get the fuck on. Like, that's so weird to me. So, I ain't want to show her. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So, it is what it is. Now, proceeding on throughout the week. We all getting ready, girl. This the last day of the week. Thursday. You got to get through Thursday night because you know Friday's finna be popping. So I got the flexi rides in, girl. I'm a red tea. I'm doing my facial so my skin could be clear when I put my makeup on to my baby. It's going up. Like, I'm packing kids together like diaper bags, girl. I am getting ready, okay? Like, the house is clean, girl. I done made sure that I did everything that needed to be done because, baby, this weekend is mine, okay? Like, the girl is out. Sus, the girl is outside. Like, I'm getting the house together, okay? So I'm like, yes, outfit out, woo woo. Like, I already know what I'm doing. I already know what I'm wearing. Girl, everything is ready. So everybody hit the group chat like, y'all ready, woo woo. Now, at this time, Chocolate had a baby too, but Chunks didn't have no kids. So, Chocolate like, yeah, I already done got my baby ready. She finna get ready and get picked up, woo woo. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we all, you know, got the plan situated, everything. Boom. Girl, so Friday morning come, direct deposit hit, ding, 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 ding. You know, that account sitting on fat. The girl wake up feeling beautiful. The skin is glowing, girl. It's giving very much. It's fucking a Friday, bitch. Like, yeah. So, ma'am, the cheeks is getting ready to throw. Even though you only got one good hip, you throw that motherfucker as hard as you can, sis. So, the cheeks is getting ready to throw. And I'm just like, yes, I'm feeling beautiful. It's go, like, let's go. So, I'm just thinking about the pictures of the rooftop that we decided to go to. So, I'm just, oh my God, like, oh, these pictures is just so fire, so fire, so fire. So I'm just like, I can't wait to go. Girl. So I hit up in a group chat. Good morning, beautiful ladies. Get up, get beautiful even more. Smell the air and let your hair down. So, girl, we all up in a group chat like, you stupid as hell. Like, hey, sis, woo. So, girl. Now, at this point, Chocolate is like, yeah, I'm ready. Like, all my shit laid out. I know what I'm doing. Woo, like, I'm stepping tonight. I'm like, period and period and period, sis. So, Chuck's like, yeah, I just got to go and find me a shoe. But, baby, I'm ready. I just couldn't wait till that direct deposit hit so I can be all up in Akira looking for my shit. So, I'm like, yes, sis, if you need help, call a girl because Akira is always well-needed place to go. Like, for real, we was up in Akira like crackheads, okay? Now, this the point in time where we like, Chunks got a car, of course. I told y'all about that last time. Chunks had a car. I always had a car. And Chocolate, she ain't had no car at this point. So, everybody like, you know, who driving, woo woo. So, I'm like, girl, I just got my little bitch. Wow, she's shining. The seats are clean. It smells good. I got the Bayside breeze all up in here. Girl, look, baby. It is giving very much pretty pull-up. So she like, okay, well, we could just hop up in your whip. I'm like, cool. Girl, so at this point, this was like, I don't know, like we was getting ready, but we was still talking about it. Like, you know how the day just going past and everybody like just still talking about what's gonna go down tonight, like, ooh, all this. So come around like, I want to say probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Everybody hit the group chat like, ma'am, the day is over with. What's up? Because I didn't have to work on Fridays. So I was always off on Fridays. And then, you know, their dad was always off on Fridays. So it was like, my day started early. So I had time to, you know, get myself prepared. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, the boys had already got situated, so I had time to get myself prepared. So around about 4:35, I would hit the group chat like, y'all, what's up? Like, because I low-key been prepping all day. I low-key been prepping all day, girl, just doing little shit. Like, I don't know, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, you just lay the clothes out, girl, get everything re-prep. Whatever you need to do. I'm just low-key getting excited about the fucking day. So, around about 4:30, 5 o'clock, I'm in the group chat like, what's up, y'all? Like, y'all getting ready? Ooh, Chunks like, bitch, I'm on my way. I got my shoes. Akira did me well. I'm like, okay, period, sis. Put that on, put it together and put it on. So she like, all right, cool, girl. I'm on my way home now to get it together. I'm like, yes, get them little kitties together too, because you can't be cute in the face and funky in the waist. Like, no, ma'am. So she like, your ass stupid. I'm like, yes, but I'm dead ass serious. So, cause we done had a couple situations, if you know what I mean. We done had a couple situations where the waistline wasn't what it's supposed to be, and it was giving ocean bayside breeze. Like, I don't know. So, she was like, girl, you so stupid. I'm like, yeah. So she like, Chocolate hit the group chat back. She like, yeah, I'm ready. Like, woo, this dude just dropped me off some money. I'm finna go outside. Like, yes. I'm like, okay, period, sis. Ain't nothing wrong with a little extra city money. You feel what I'm saying? So she like, all right, cool. So we pretty much die off the group chat or whatever. Now, so we all getting ready and stuff. And at this point, y'all already know. When you getting ready at home, like I said, for me personally, I'm showering, I'm getting all myself together, but baby, I got them candles lit, I got my R&B playing, I'm drinking on me a little drizzy drink, and baby, I'm getting ready in grace and essence. Like, I want it to like come together and flow, because I just feel like your energy goes into your appearance sometimes. Like, when you look better, you feel better, for real. So when I'm outside, I want to be as comfortable as possible. So I want to look my best. Like, I'm going to put effort into how I conduct myself and how I present myself to the world. So, girl, I'm at home. I'm getting dressed, baby. It is giving very much grown woman. Now, y'all, the night is approaching. So we get ready. It was probably like 8 o'clock when everybody start getting ready. Now, the rooftop that we went to downtown on Hubbard, if you know, the Joy District. So they open at like 4 on weekends. And so like we feel like 8 o'clock, cool, whatever, perfect. So everybody started getting dressed and stuff. We started meeting up around about like 8:30. Now, by the time we all together, it's probably 9 o'clock when we reached down there. Now, they had already set up reservations or whatever. Well, seeing if we needed reservations. But so it was like, all right, cool. We just pop up. Cool, let's go. Now, we get down there. It is beautiful. Beautiful. Now, y'all already know, when you go downtown Chicago, baby, you better be ready to fight for some parking. Like, if you don't know where you going and you don't, girl, look, okay? Chicago could be ghetto as ever on parking. I promise you. You'll just be like, ma'am, what the fuck is this? For real. Like, what's this? But at this point, we didn't care. So we finally found parking or whatever. And girl, we geeked. We geeked up, because it's like we already been pre-gaming in this car, girl, you know, pouring it up. Everybody, you know, getting lit, getting in their zone. They loosening up. We finna go downtown. We finna have a real cute little girl night, and it's finna be one. So we like, all right, once we leave here, we can hit up an after hour and get on turned up. Like, that's why we wanted to wear what we want. So that way, when we go into the after hour, we'll still be, you know, comfortable enough to be up in there too. So, girl, we end up hitting this strip. We walking down the street. So like, we walking down the street, we approaching the building or whatever. And so Chocolate like, y'all ready? Like, y'all want to take another shot? Because we had these little miniature, you know, little shot glasses or whatever. And so we was like, y'all want to take another shot? And Chocolate like, yeah, come on, let's take another shot before we go up in here. So we pulled up a little shot or whatever, and It was probably like the end of the bottle, I'm assuming, y'all, because I don't know. I don't even remember what the fuck I did with the bottle. But anyway, so we pulled up the little shot in the little plastic shot cup. So we standing outside. We like, cheers to a good night. Ooh, so we take the shot. We throw the shit away. I don't know what the fuck we did with it. But we going on up and down. So everybody, you know, looking good, smelling good, feeling good. So, woo. Now we make it to the top. And girl, it is busting in this mug. When I tell you, it's people everywhere, like all different, you know, Chicago is a melting pot, baby. All different types of people, girl. We got Caucasian women up in here hitting they 1-2, baby, back just going. We got the big booty girls in the back with the melanin, baby. It is busting up in here, and they was playing some fire music. So I'm just like, y'all, like, this is lit as fuck. Like, Chuck's like, girl, yes, and the niggas up in here is fine. And y'all already know Chocolate was their hot ass friend. So Chocolate already scanning the scene like a vulture. Girl, she just looking like, I'm like, yes, girl, like, do your shit, because I ain't that hating friend, gonna do your shit. So I'm like, I'm finna go to the bar. I'm finna get me some drink, and I'm finna find us a nice little table. So the way they had it set up, it was like, you can sit on the inside or you can sit outdoors. Of course, we outside, baby. We ain't come up in here to sit up and no, we outside. So we found this little area. It was like around a little fire pit along the wall, and when you look, girl, you can see the whole city of Chicago. Beautiful. So we sit over there. The waiter come up to us, and they like welcome in, woo woo, we'll be with y'all in a moment, like, would y'all like to start with some water, woo woo. The first, you know, the little rundown introductory speech, I'm gonna be your waiter, X, Y, and Z. Now we gonna get this waiter a name, because girl, he very much needed one. We gonna call him Patient, because he was real patient with this shit that's about to go down. So she like, okay, thank you. I want to start with a margarita, X, Y, and Z. Now, everybody get a little order on what they want to start with. Now, when this take place, I'm thinking like, okay, cool. You know, everybody got their money. We straight. Girl, okay. Okay. So I'm thinking like, yeah, everybody got their money. We straight. So they order their drinks. We order, you know, all together. Everybody kicking it. We just listen to the music, vibing. The wind is blowing, girl. The rooftop is beautiful. Now, I need to remind you, it's 9. So, baby, the whole city of Chicago is lit up gorgeous. Like, all the lights, you can hear the cars, you can hear horns, you can hear sirens. Like, the city of Chicago is just Chi-town. Like, and I'm just taking in a moment. I'm like, oh my God, I am just so blessed to be here. Like, and even though it's my city and I've been here all of this time, I just feel like you got to take in moments. Like, you got to really be present in the moment. And girl, the liquor had me in my baby, the liquor had me where I needed to be. So I'm sitting there in awe of what I see in front of me. So everybody just talking and stuff. We kicking, and girl, so Chocolate look over and Chocolate see this. I don't know. He looked like he was Armenian or something, y'all. Like, this man was just, girl. This man was just like foreign looking. He looked at very foreign. So I remember him because he had like black hair, but it wasn't all the way black. He had a little salt and pepper little situation in the front, but it was like curled and straight to the back. He had on a cargo pants and a dressy like top, but it wasn't like over the top, but he was sort of dressy. You get what I'm saying? Like them blue cargo pants and then a dressy top. And he had a gold chain on, and he was real like with his Oxfords on. Girl, you can tell he had that bing, and I don't know. You can just tell he was a foreigner though. So Chocolate just study eyeballing this man, just study eyeballing him. He's standing along the bar, and girl, we just noticed he watching the table, like he just watching us. So I'm like, y'all see what I see in Chocolate? Like, yes, I see what you see. And I'm like, girl, look at you. You, girl, a dog with a ball, baby. You got that drool coming out the right hand side of your mouth, man. You finna devour this man. Like, girl, calm down. And so she like, girl, I see a big fish. And Chocolate was one of them girls. If the bag was there to be made, baby, it wasn't no discrimination. You hear me? So I don't judge what people look, baby. Okay, do what you do. I can only give you advice, baby. You can't. Okay, cool, whatever. Now, so Chocolate was like, yes, baby, I see a big fish on the line. Like, we came down here for the right reason. So I'm like, whoa, hold on, man. What's going on? So she like, I'm finna get ready and make that signal, because, baby, he finna come over here. He finna talk to me tonight. I'm like, who? So she like, the one you just pointed out. I'm like, oh, okay, Miss Ma'am, I see what's going on. So Chuck's like, girl, look, I need to find me a situation too. So I'm like, okay. So then, wait a minute, I didn't know that the night was gonna come to this. Like, hold on. So Chocolate like, girl, look, if you in the area, you might as well. So I'm like, hold on, no. And so, girl, when she get ready to, like, she over here pushing up her titties, girl, she making herself ready. She got the little compact out. She doing the lipstick over, girl. She is getting herself prepared for this man to approach her. And so he just standing there. He got his little cup up to his, face. He just looking around, but I can tell he's still looking over here at this table periodically. So I'm like, oh, okay, so what is going on here? Now, when the night proceed on, now this all in the same little moments time span, but she over here getting herself ready, and girl, she is preparing. And I'm just like, okay, wait, this is really going on. So dude, I guess he like, okay, you got it together. Now I'm finna approach, because you can tell he was very much interested as well. So I'm like, okay. So he approaches the table and he like, hello, what we gonna name him? Hello, ladies, I'm Carlos. And so we like, okay, hello, how you doing, Carlos? He like, what brings you beautiful women here tonight? Like, girl, he just spin game, and she getting on a look, but girl, she done sat back. Big Mama done sat back. Big Mama done sat back, and girl, she just getting him that look like, I'm letting her answer all the questions, because, baby, clearly this is the fish that you've been waiting on. But she like, we just out on the town, girls having fun. So he like, what type of fun is y'all trying to get into tonight? So I'm just looking away. I'm looking at Chunks like, girl, okay, I'm going to let them talk, because I already know what she trying, like what she on. So I'm not finna say nothing to give him no type of, feeling like he got little options. I ain't know. So she like, she talking or whatever, answering his questions. So I'm talking to Chunks. So Chunks just looking him up and down like, she was finna eat him up. And I'm just like, whoa, wait a minute. Now, what's going on here? So, I'm like, Chunks. So I'm steady trying to talk to her and get her attention or whatever. And she just like, yeah, E. Like, yeah, son, like, she blowing me off. Like, she not really paying attention to what I'm saying. She is really looking at this man. So she actually stopped the conversation talking to me to jump into the conversation of what he was asking Chocolate. And so while I'm trying to talk to her, he's still talking to Chocolate. So she jumps into the conversation and was like, well, we just came to enjoy the rooftop, but the night is still young. And so he looks up from Chocolate and he get this smirk on his face like, okay, like, wait a minute, like, okay. So I'm just looking like, oh shit, like, girl, what the fuck you just do? Because now this man got this grin on his face like it's giving one of those. And so and at that moment, when she was looking at him like, shit, I started to wonder, like, is it giving one of those? Like, is it, wait, what he doing? Like, I couldn't even get it together. I'm like, what are we doing here? So he just says, look on his face, and he like, you're absolutely right about that. The night is still young, so plans could always be adjusted by the right people, right? I'm looking like, now, when he said that, she get this big ass country grin on her face, and girl, she is smiling from ear to ear on somebody else. Like, she cheesing, and she like, absolutely, but it has to be the right people for the right reason. And so I'm like, okay, what will be the right reason? Like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? Like, what's going on? So Chocolate looking at Chunks like, this is rehearsed. Like, y'all do this often. So I'm just sitting in the middle of them like, what the fuck going on? Like, okay, what's finna happen? Because I didn't know this was like what we was doing. So Chocolate looking at Chunks like, yeah, for the right reason. And they both looking at him, and he just smiling with this grin on his face. Girl, he got his little cognac, whatever, probably was a bourbon. He got his little bourbon in his glass, and he just stirring around, girl, like he Big Papa, like looking down on us like we was just 3 milk duds that he was just finna devour. And I'm like, sir, get your eyes up off me like that. I don't feel comfortable. So at this point, Patience is walking back up to the table with the drinks. So he like, oh, so dude tell him like, whatever they order, put it on my tab. And so Chunks and Chocolate light up. They like, okay, like, all right, cool. So he like, is there anything else y'all want? I'm just like, no, like, I'm cool. Cause at this point, I'm just like, I'm not finna order shit, because I don't want you to think that I'm a part of this duo decision that you got going on right here, because baby, no. And so it's not giving it. So I'm like, yeah, y'all want to like go dance? Woo. Because at this point, like, if y'all gonna have this situation, I'm not finna be in the middle of this. Like, I'm finna, and I didn't want to just get up and like walk away, but it was giving very much uncomfortable. So I'm like, y'all want to go dance? Woo. So Chocolate like, yeah, I'll take a dance. So he like, can I dance with you or whatever? And she like, absolutely. Why would you not? And so they walk into the dance floor, girl. He done helped her up out the seat, grabbed her hand. I'm like, okay, so cool. Now they walking in front of us. I come out, and then Chunks behind me. So I'm like, Chunks, what the fuck is going on here? Like, she like, girl, look, we finna get this money. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, wait a minute, what you mean get some money? So she like, girl, you don't see how he looking at us? We finna get some money. You ain't trying to get no money tonight? I'm like, girl, hell no, not like this. What you talking about? So at this point, she like, she was like, she just blew me off like, oh, you funny as hell. Ooh. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the fuck y'all think y'all doing, but like at this point now. So they walk into the dance floor, and they over there dancing, girl. Chocolate throwing it back on her, baby. She is making this deal happen. You hear me? And Chunks comes up behind them, and girl, she dancing all behind him like in a sandwich mode. Like, Chocolate in the front, dude Carlos in the middle, and Chunks behind him. And girl, he just eating it up. Like, for real. The dude that was standing at the bar casually looking at everybody, and the man that was behind Chocolate and in the middle of Chunks was not the same people. Because the dude that was standing at the bar, he was calm, cool, and collected. The one that was in the middle of that sandwich, baby, he was a complete perv. Like, it was just overly, girl, look, let me tell you something. He turned into a completely different person, because girl, you seen all his gums. He was biting his lip, and girl, he was just grinding, and Chocolate was sealing this deal, and Chunks behind this girl making it happen, baby. She smacking him on his butt, girl. He lighting up, looking at her, and girl, what killed the fuck out of me? Now, I'm standing at the bar, because y'all, I just could not believe what I was seeing. So Patience like walking up to me, and he asked me like, are you cool? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm just watching what's going on. So he like, yeah, they done left you. I'm like, I'm cool. Like, they'll be back. They just dancing. But in my head, I'm thinking like, what the fuck is going on? Like, y'all, how did the night get to this point? Like, I thought we was coming up here to have a girls' night and kick it. Like, I didn't know that we was on this timing. So because I know them, y'all. Look, I know them. I know this wasn't just no harmless dance. I know, no. I know them. And I've been knowing Chocolate for years. So, girl, I know them. And I'm just like, okay, how did the night go from us coming up here to have a good time to this trio here? Like, what's going on here? So the waiter coming up to me, Patience, he walking up to me, he like, yeah, you cool? I'm like, yeah, woo woo. So he like, they done left you? I'm like, nah, I'm cool, they over there dancing or whatever. And so he like, yeah, they really dancing. I'm like, yeah, they definitely is. So we laugh or whatever. And the bartender like, yeah, she all right, woo woo. So I'm like, man, gone to us. So they going back and forth joking, and I start laughing and talking with them, but I'm still watching what's going on over here, because I'm just like, oh my God, like these don't never stop. Like the ghetto antics just never seem to cease. Like once I walk out my front door, it's just ghetto, ghetto. And I just be like, why I can't have a good day? Just why? So at that point, I'm just like, oh my goodness. Now girl, they over there dancing and grinding and doing all this other shit. And so the song ended up going on. So as this other song come on, I guess the DJ felt like everybody was just in a nice little sexy zone, because he starts to play slow grinding music. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, like what the hell is going on? Like, why is you enabling this shit? Because I really wanted to just have a girls' night. I didn't know that I was going to be standing here talking to the waiter and the bartender by myself. But, you know, it is what it is. But then I didn't want, like, girl, I don't know. I'm just in an awkward situation. And so now at this point, he done turned around and Chocolate is behind him now, and he dancing with Chunks. And so Chunks is grinding on him, and girl, she got her arm wrapped around his neck, and girl, they face to face, and they got their nose on each other. And I'm just like, oh my God, like y'all just met this man 2 seconds ago. Like what's really going on here? So she like, and she got her nose all on his nose, and girl, they just looking at each other. And girl, why do this girl bust out and start kissing this man? I'm talking about like full blown kissing him. And I'm just like, what the is going on here? Like, girl, like, wait a minute. Hold on. What is going on here? And I'm like, y'all, I didn't know what to do at this moment, because I had been around them doing hood shit, but I had never seen them in a public place like this. So when I told y'all that I had never been out with them in like a, you know, upscale setting, I meant that. We was like hood friends. You get what I'm saying? You got friends for certain shit, but these was my hood friends. So I had never seen them outside in no, you know, upscale setting like this at this point. So I'm like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? Because, girl, you just met this man 2 seconds ago. Like, why is you kissing him? So I'm just at the bar like, what the hell is going on here? Like, what is going on here? So, girl, Chocolate is just still rubbing on him, and girl, the song is going, and I don't even remember what song was going on, because y'all, I was just stuck at this image that I'm looking at. Like, okay, what was, yeah, I don't know. So as they over there dancing and woo woo, they finally break free and come up for some air. They finally break free and come up for some air. And so she turns back around and she dancing, and girl, she looks over at me at the bar and was like this. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck you thumbs me up for? Because, baby, you don't know what you just got in your mouth off this man's mouth, and you just met his mouth. Like, why you thumbs me up? Like, and girl, Chocolate behind her just cheesing and grinding and just like, Yeah, like, yeah, we in there, and I'm just like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Like, for real, what is y'all doing? So, girl, the song come off, and I guess his back or legs or joints or whatever had got tired, so he like, okay, let's go and sit down. So he grabs both of them by the hand and he walks back to the couch with them. Like, girl, he was walking in front of them and he got each one by the hand going back to sit down. And I'm just like, what the fuck going on here? Like, what the fuck going on here? Okay, so at this point, I walks back over to them. I'm like, yeah, y'all, like, it's getting a little late. Ain't we still gonna hit up the other spot? Like, y'all ready to go or whatever? So Chocolate like, nah, E, we ain't ready to go yet. Like, you cool? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. Like, I was just trying to make sure that y'all still wanted to go to the other spot. Now, I ain't want to be no petty or no cock block about the situation, but it was just real uncomfortable considering the fact that it was in a public place. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. I know everybody up in here lit, turned up, doing their thing, but y'all, it's still a way that you conduct yourself. And I didn't like the impression that it was giving off. So as we go and sit back down or whatever, and we sitting there talking, Chocolate like, yeah, we're gonna go in a little minute, but right now we enjoying our new company. Well, he's like, yeah, aren't you enjoying yourself? What you want? You want another drink? Like, loosen up, baby, let's have some fun. I'm like, I am having fun. I'm just, we got another destination to go to. Like, sir, calm down. So he like, yeah, loosen up, baby, like, let's have some drinks, let's have some fun. I'm like, I already got a drink. So he like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, beautiful lady, I'm sorry. I'm like, no need to be. So Chunk's like, yeah, E, calm down. Like, he just asking you sure you good? Like, you sure you don't want nothing to drink? You don't want no food or nothing? I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I don't want this man to think that I owe him anything. No. So she like, yeah, I think I want some food to take home. He like, yeah, baby, order whatever you want. I got you. Like, order whatever you want. So they get the beckon for Patience to come back over to the table. So Patience like, yeah, how could I help you? Woo, woo. So she like, she get to order her shit off the menu. Woo, woo. She like, but I want all of it to go. So he like, all right, cool. So Trunks order her stuff off the menu. So he like, you sure you don't want nothing? You sure you don't want nothing? So he like, I'm gonna call you Miss Meanie. I'm like, you ain't gotta call me nothing. My name is Ella. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Miss Ella. You sure you don't want nothing? I'm gonna pay for everybody. Like, if you sure you don't want nothing, I'm like, nah, I'm cool. So he like, oh, okay. So, Patience looking at me smirking, and I'm like, nigga, it ain't giving that. So I don't know what you laughing at, but it's not giving that. So he looking like shaking his head right down the right now what they want or whatever. And so he like, I'll be back. Everything will be packaged up when I come back. So Chunk's like, yeah, can you label everything in separate bags? So he like, yeah, cool. So I'm like, all right, so hopefully since they done got their food and all this shit, we finna wrap up the night, because now at this point I'm ready to go. Like, y'all done embarrassed me. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I felt so embarrassed because I'm sitting here and Patience looking at me like I'm part of an escort ring, and the bartender just looking at, girl, I just felt uncomfortable at that point. And so I'm like, yeah, let's get ready and go. So I'm thinking it's gonna be over with now that they done got their food. So he like, yeah, what are you ladies doing after this? Like, I know y'all not going, y'all not ready to go in the house. Like, pretty much like, I know y'all not ready to retire tonight, is what he said. And so I'm like, yeah, we have another place to go. Like, we got somewhere else to be. So he, Chocolate like, but councils, like, plans could always be rearranged or woo woo. And so I'm like, no, they can't. So she like, yes, they can. I'm like, oh, okay, so who finna go with y'all? So Chocolate like, we all could, just kick it. Like, woo. I'm like, nah, we can't kick it. And so at this point, I'm thinking in my head, like, I came with them, so I don't want them to go by themselves with this man. Like, I don't know. Y'all, it was a sticky situation. It really was, because I'm like, we downtown Chicago. This man definitely seemed foreign. I did not want them to go by themselves, considering the fact that I was a driver and they wouldn't have no way home. But then I'm like, girl, I don't know. So she like, yeah, we can just kick it, woo woo. So he like, I have a hotel room, like we could go to the hotel room, you know, pop some bottles, woo woo, kick it and talk. I said, nah, I don't feel comfortable going to the hotel room. He like, he turned back to Chocolate and was like, yeah, what about you, baby? Like, you wanna end the night, or you wanna go like have some fun? You wanna go have some fun? And so she like, I don't know, like, let me think about it. So Chuck, like, this is what Chocolate said. Chocolate said, I don't know, let me think about it. Chunk's like, yeah, I wanna go and have some fun. Like, I don't wanna end the night tonight. Like, I just wanna go and have some fun. We could pop some bottles and kick it. And so Chocolate's like, oh, Chunks, you down with it? She like, girl, hell yeah, we outside. So Chocolate like, okay, cool. So then at this point, I'm just sitting there looking like, what the fuck is going on here? So at this point, everybody's sitting there waiting. They still laughing and kicking and talking. Like, he did have some cool conversations. So we all just sitting there talking. I'm on my phone because I'm like, I don't know what y'all on. And I'm finna get ready and go. Like, for real, for real. So then at this point, Chocolate like, E, like, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm just waiting for y'all to get y'all food so we can go. So Chocolate like, you really ready to end the night tonight? I'm like, girl, yeah, it's getting late. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't know what's going on. I thought we was going to the other spot, but now we not going to the other spot. And yeah, so I'm finna just go ahead and head on out. So she like, dang, E, I thought you was outside with us. I thought you was outside with us. I'm like, yeah, but it don't seem like y'all trying to be outside. It seemed like, you know, changes of plans is happening. And I don't know if I want to be a part of that. So she like, come on, let's go to the bathroom. So we end up going to the bathroom. Chunk still sat there. So me and Chocolate in the bathroom, and we talking about it, and she like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck y'all on. Like, y'all is real life tweaking. Why was y'all finna go back to this hotel room with this man? Like, y'all don't even fucking know him. So she like, girl, like, that's money. Like, you tweaking. Like, that's real life money. I'm like, but I'm not on that shit. So like, she like, but girl, it's 3 of us. Like, that's the point. If we all 3 of us go, it's, you know, it'll be a better chance. Like, you can be on the lookout. And I'm like, on the lookout? So she like, yeah, you can be, you know, like the security guard, in case if shit looks, you know, funny, it won't sneak up on us. I'm like, what the fuck? So she like, yeah. I'm like, oh my goodness. So now at this point, I'm like, she is right. Like, if some shit is out of place, I can be the one, you know, that be sounding alert and let them know. But I didn't want to be a part of this shit, y'all. I really did, because I'm just like, I'm stuck in the middle. Like, I don't want them to go by themselves to this hotel room and then some shit happen and I could have been, you know, the lookout and probably prevented it. So in my head, I'm like, oh my God, like, I didn't think that the night was gonna get to this. Like, I really didn't. So she like, come on, please, like, we just need this money. Like, you know, it's cool, it's whatever. So like, I'm like, what the fuck? What you mean it's cool or whatever? So she like, girl, come on, let's, like, is you gonna go? We all came together, we all leave together. I'm like, right. Come on. I'm trying to leave. Y'all leave with me. What the fuck is you talking about? We all came together. We all leave together. Get y'all food and let's all leave together. Y'all trying to go and leave with somebody that didn't come with us. So she like, girl, but you don't see, like, he done bought us food and everything, done had our drinks on his tab. Like, girl, he got some money. So I'm like, how you know he got money? Like, you know these niggas be flogging too. So she like, girl, I don't know. I'ma just see. We finna talk that money now. I'm like, talk what money? So she like, girl, I'm finna let him know that ain't nothing for free. And so I'm like, girl, you dead ass serious about this? She like, girl, I'm dead ass serious. Like, ain't nothing for free. We finna get that money. Like, is you gonna watch us? Like, we'll break bread. And I'm like, y'all dead serious? And she like, yeah. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? So she like, yeah, I'm dead serious. So is you gonna like go with us, or you finna get ready and go? I'm like, I want to go with y'all, but then I don't want to go with y'all because I don't want to be a part of this. She like, girl, we just need for you to watch out. Like, is you gonna watch us and make sure everything's straight or not? Or like, because at the end of the day, we did ride with you. I'm like, okay, but y'all, I'm trying to get y'all away home now. So she like, we just want to make sure that this go as smooth as possible. And if it's 3 of us, we can easily take his ass, 3 of us. I'm like, oh my God, but if we don't go, we don't have to worry about this. She like, yeah, but we want to get the money. I'm like, no, y'all want to get the money. I want to go home. So she like, but we just need for you to watch. So we literally standing up in this bathroom going back and forth on why I should go and be this watchman, or why I should go home. And I'm just like, girl, you is so serious about this. She like, yes, we want to get this money. Like, don't you see what Chunks is out there doing right now? She putting a move in play. And I'm like, girl, get the fuck up out of here. Like, this really going on? She like, yes, it's really going on. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, at this point, y'all, I had to make an executive decision. Am I going to go and leave them stranded and something potentially happen? Or am I going to go and potentially be a protection for them? Because obviously the plan is already in motion no matter what I say. So I'm still going back and forth with her as I'm thinking about this, because I'm like, just think of all these variables. Like, bitch, it's Friday, you just got paid. Like, another nigga just gave you some money, a nigga that you know, like in the hood, even though it shit happened in the hood, but still we know them. Like, so she like, it's still happening. Like, come on, let's go. So I'm just like, oh my goodness, y'all. And sorry if y'all hear my dogs barking. They just popped the firework. So she like, come on, E, like, let's get it together. So I'm like, girl, you dead serious about this? So at this point, we leave the bathroom after we done wash our hands and all that shit. Even though we ain't really do nothing, but still, you know, I don't know. So we leave the bathroom or whatever. We go back to where Chunks and Carlos is sitting there. So girl, now at this point, Chunks done came from the other side of the table. She's sitting up under Carlos' arm. Like, he got his arm up on the back of the couch part, and she's sitting up in his arm whispering in his ear. I'm like, oh my God. So this is really, like, this really going on. So she like, see, I told you she was finna move and play. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So y'all, I had never like really been a part of no shit like this for real. And so I was a little nervous, even though most people would be like, E, what you nervous about? I'm just like, y'all don't see what the fuck going on. Like, you don't get it. So, but I just knew that this was literally going on. So she like, all right, cool. So she come over and girl, she, sit down in front of them. And so, I sit down next to her, and Carlo was like, oh, finally, like, y'all back, y'all took forever. And so Chunks was like, yeah, y'all all right? So I'm like, yeah, we good. So he like, baby, we was just speaking of you. And so she was like, oh, I hope good things. And he was like, yeah, I hope so too. And so I'm just like, okay, cool. So y'all, I'm sitting over there, my leg is shaking like a motherfucker. I'm just like, oh my God, this is literally going the fuck down. Like, they is literally fin to do this shit. Like, that, fuck what I said, fuck what the original plans was, fuck what the reality of the situation is. Y'all literally fin to do this. So she like, oh yeah, I hope you was speaking good things about me, Chunks. And so Chunks was like, always. And so the girl, they looking at each other all like sexual, like, and I'm just like, oh, wait a minute, like, no, like, no. So he looking like, y'all ladies ready? So then at this point, it was like, this shit was just too convenient for the atmosphere, because as they sit here talking and they looking at each other across the room all sexual and weird and shit, I'm just like, oh, so y'all, oh, okay, so 2 + 2, okay. And I'm just like, no, 2 + 2 can't equal 4, because then I'm the 4th one. So no, this shit, the math ain't mathing. So then he was looking like, okay, cool. If they looking at each other like that, then I know what I got. And I'm like, no, you don't know what you got, because I don't know what the fuck going on, because I don't know what you got. So hell no. So it was a whole lot going on in that moment. Patience is coming back up to the table with all the food bagged up. So I'm like, hell no, Patience, why did you come back with the fucking food? Because now they ready to go, because it's like a dog bone situation going on. Niggas drooling. Like, it's too much, okay? So my legs over here shaking this shit. Girl, I got a little bit of the drink left off in the cup. Girl, I throw that shit back because I'm just like, this shit is literally fucking happening. Like, no matter what I said. So Chocolate nudged me when Patience put the food down. And so she like, she do her hands like this, but she turned her head. And I'm like, no, she didn't do the money. No, she didn't. Like, you dead serious about this. So I'm looking like, oh, she for real. And girl, she was for real, for real. So y'all, I promise y'all, I don't know if I was a baby in this situation or what, but y'all, I was nervous as hell. It felt like I had to piss all of a sudden. My bladder had filled up. It was just too much. I was like, oh my goodness, like, yeah, I couldn't get to it. So Patience walks back up to the table. He get a food and shit. And so he like, yeah, I want to close out my tab. He give him the card. And girl, it was like, oh my God, this is finna go the fuck down. This is finna go down. This is finna go down. Okay. Yeah. I didn't think the night was going to go like this. I didn't think that we was coming outside to do this. It wasn't no stopping them. And I didn't think that the night was going to go like that. But somehow I end up being a part of security. Like, okay, yeah. All right. I'm going to have to leave it right here, y'all. Part 2, let me know down in the comment section below. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you fucking with your girl or you just fucking with the content, you know, hit that subscription bell so you can know every time I post. Make sure you follow all my social medias down in the description box. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, boo.